Hello, Justin with another quick Rabbitry update here. This is just a real quick one to show you. I got the rest of the moisture barrier put in on the sides down there on the inside. This is my alfalfa hay, which I'm going to be feeding to my chickens and rabbits too if I still have it when I get them, which I probably will. But so yeah, I may add a couple boards along here too, just to kind of cordon that off. But here's the big progress from today is I finished the shingling on the lid here for the feed box, and I put on my little accent strips here to kind of cover up that gap and close it all in. It's nice, looks nice. I'll show you how this works. I got 3 hinges here. These 2 hinges came off the door from the shed along with this latch. Go ahead and open that up. And I had to buy this one because I wanted another one in the middle for stability, and I didn't have another one laying around that was big enough. So then yeah, so there's the box, there's the lid, all shingled up. You lift it by the latch here. I'm not sure I can do this one-handed. Then I've got a chain over here with an S hook. I'll just hook that on there, and that goes up to a hook screw that's going into the main 2x4 support here for the edge of the roof, and then the chain is hooked onto that, and I can even raise it and lower it some if I want to by lengthening the or shortening the chain a little bit. Then we come down here, and here's our feed bins. On the edge of this piece of particle board actually came from the original workbench that was in my shop when we moved in. This was the top of the workbench. It had a couple more inches on it, and I cut that off to make it fit here. But so I've had this laying around for several years now, just waiting for something to use it for. But I put this galvanized little flashing around the edge and tacked it in with some little nails just to keep that a little bit of moisture barrier. I've got the shingles overhanging a little bit, so there's a little extra moisture barrier there. So yeah, that's it. I think it works good. It's easy to take on and off. You can see I'm doing it with one hand here. And then you lower it by the latch and latch it back up. This carabiner is probably not even necessary. The lid is heavy enough that no raccoon or whatever is going to be able to lift that and get in there, I don't think. But so yeah, that's the progress. I'm pretty much ready to get the cages and install them. That's it. I mean, like I said, I may add a couple boards along there. I'm not sure yet, just to create a little wall barrier there to keep stuff out of those gaps down at the bottom, because I think stuff will tend to rot or whatever in there if poo and whatnot gets in there and moisture. But so yeah, the cages are going to be hung from these rafters here. I'm going to put some eye bolts through these rafters on the ends here and in the middle, and then the chain will hang from that and the cages will hang from the chain. I've got this piece of plywood over here that I'm going to cut in half that will make the slanted piece between the levels of cages that allows the poop and pee to not fall on the rabbit below it, and you can push it down and it collects down in the bottom. And then I've got this 3/4 inch electrical conduit here that will be run lengthwise along the front and back of the row of cages, and that will give it stability so it doesn't bow and whatnot from the weight of where the chains are hooked to it. So, and that'll keep them nice and straight. And I'm going to drill holes through that with little eye bolts through that, which will have S hooks that hook into it, which will hook onto the chain. So that's where I am, and I'll be getting those cages in about a month. So now I'm, unless I want to, I don't know, I can call the guy and see if he can have them ready before then. He probably could. He's been pretty helpful and nice so far. So he's just a local guy, or not local, he lives in a town about an hour away. I found him on Craigslist, and he breeds rabbits, and he makes custom rabbit cages in his spare time for money, and he made them just to the specifications of the size I wanted and the amount of holes I wanted, which that's rabbit talk for how many individual cages that they're called holes. Each rabbit has a hole, or you can have one hole with the mommy and the litter in it. There's my phone ringing and ruining my videos again, so I'll stop. I'll catch you on the next one, and hopefully I'm hanging some cages. Bye-bye.